You are listening to the Atheist Antidote Show.
How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? This is Brock Lawley. This is the Atheist Antidote Show. Happy Easter. This is Easter weekend. I'm coming to you during a very, very special time for people who believe what I believe. Christ is risen, and it's a very exciting time. That's not what I want to talk to you about, but I just wanted to get that said. Okay, guys, listen. One of the things that keeps coming up in my mind, and this is something fairly simple, but it's amazing how few times you hear this bandied back and forth in the ping-ponged, discussions that we have in society. And that is the just functional cornerstone that is the American family. A lot of people give me a lot of crap about supporting Rick Santorum during the election, and I like Rick. Rick was my senator when I was a kid, and I know the man he is. I know who he is despite the slander and stuff. But the biggest reasons I supported Rick Santorum was because he understood it. He got it. And it didn't really matter to me all these little bells and whistles that people tried to ornament him with. What Rick understood was that it takes a family. It is a family. The family is the remedy to the cancer that we face as a society. You show me a symptom, show me any symptom, be it education, be it crime, be it abuse, perversion, just you show me anything, including fiscal problems, and I will show you a breadcrumb trail that leads directly back to a broken American family. It's largely the reason I am a conservative. It's largely the reason I'm a social conservative, because I so clearly see that. And it's not that hard to see. I mean, think about it. Here's what it comes down to. You have a mother and you have a father, and they stick around and they rear those children. And what I mean by that is they spend time with them. They raise them. They explain to them why things work the way they work. They show them not to steal things. They show them not to abuse human beings. They show them to work hard, right from wrong, how to treat a woman, how to treat a man. How does a healthy relationship that gives birth to a vibrant family, how does that look? Monkey see, monkey do, if you will. You take one of those elements out, and the thing's off kilter. Now, we don't live in a perfect world, and I certainly have no harsh words against people who find themselves in this situation for myriad of reasons, whatever they be, that falls away from that ideal. But that does not mean that you toss the ideal out like litter on the highway. This is what society has done. Somehow to speak of that ideal and to laud that ideal, to pedestal that ideal, is to say something awful about somebody who doesn't meet the ideal, and those two things do not equate. This is just something that has sort of evolved in our society because we're emotive and we haven't thought about things. I mean, I speak you the truth. The American family and the family unit across the globe is the silver bullet. It just is. It's the silver bullet fix. So, throw me anything. We got a huge tug of war going on with guns in this country, within and of itself on its face is infuriating because the Constitution could not be any more plain. You got these goons out there. It's just, that whole thing is a diatribe I could go on. But here's my point. You know what we don't talk about? We don't talk about the family. You show me these, ridiculous stone-cold Hannibal Lecter killers that walk in and mow down kids like tall grass in a field, and I'll show you a broken family 9 times out of 10. It's the human problem. You put them in an incubator, and if the chemicals are not right, if the situation is not right, if the environment is not right, you're going to have some sort of splintering, some sort of virus, some sort of parasitic situation going on. It's just a fact, and we understood this for decades and decades and decades in this country, and we have lost it. The fabric of our society is fraying, and I'm telling you, it's the family. It's the family. So you show me a politician who gets that, who intellectually, emotionally, and passionately understands that, and I'll show you a man who's going to get my vote. Because anything short of that is just window dressing. Anything short of that is just triage, tourniquets around an otherwise wound that's going to bleed out. Thank you for listening. This is the Atheist Antidote Podcast.
You are listening to the Atheist Antidote Show.